Saad, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations, 2 for 2.
No, it was a bit beyond belief, to be honest with you. I was a little bit overwhelmed and probably a little emotional, particularly on the African of the Year award. Thank you.
That is amazing. Becoming African of the Year is a huge title, especially for us. It means that you've pioneered, through business, through impact, and through so much. Looking at your journey, did you ever imagine this for yourself?
No, I could never, ever have imagined this. And I think my only regret was not having my late dad here with me, because he loved Africa so much, and he passed it down. And it's just been, it was just, I mean, I have won awards in the past, and I won an award earlier tonight, which was the most amazing award. But to get the award of African of the Year was just, it's meant the world. It's something, as I said, it's something I'll cherish, and it was surreal.
When you think about the love that you had for Africa that you just said now was passed down from your father, is that the encouragement that has sort of, led you to the impactful work that you've done across the continent?
No, it's the people. I mean, of course, you've got to have the heart for it, but then you've got to have the ability to do it, and just seeing the need and having the opportunity potentially to be able to fill the need was a blessing that we had, and we weren't going to waste it. And as Aspen, it was just an incredible opportunity. It's an opportunity we've had for decades, and it's a bit, you get such a high, and you do something, and it works, and it inspires you to keep going on. And as I said, when we started with AIDS and we got to COVID, and we produced COVID vaccines for Africa when no one else could. And now we're doing more. We're doing insulin, and you'll be happy to know we're focusing also on GLP-1s. Those are the diabetic and the weight loss, to just make them affordable. They're very expensive products, and to try and get them absolutely affordable so that every African can be able to afford them.
When you think about, health on the continent specifically, and you brought up COVID, which is a fantastic example, is that do you feel like Africa is at the point where we can say we're pioneering innovations, especially in health, to get to a point where the rest of the world now needs to look to us?
I think we've got to stop, we've got to try and wean ourselves off aid, and to do that, we need to build our own health independence. And I think it was a really good start to show we could make our own COVID vaccines, to show we can make our own insulin products, to show we can make our own weight loss products. I think it starts making people looking and saying, these are not people that need aid, these are people we need to buy from. And that's been part of our journey. 80% of our business is outside of Africa, and we export so much from Africa. And that's what we should be trying to build, in my opinion.
And what I particularly like about your story, Mr. Saad, and the story of Aspen,
Stephen.
What I love about the story is that there is an element of the African growth story. For you, will that continue to be the legacy that you want to put forward?
Exactly, and that's why we've built the capacities and capabilities, because they're not even at 10% full. So we've got plenty more capacity to give. And I'd love to be making pediatric vaccines for all of Africa, and I'd love for other African companies to be doing the same, not just Aspen, so that we as a continent can say we don't have to rely on anyone. It's important. We don't want to be a begging bowl. That's what I said. We don't want to be a begging bowl. I don't think that's what we should.
Africa does not need aid.
No, we don't. We want to look forward. I'm tired of looking back where this happened to us. I'm tired of that. We need to look forward. A sympathy story gets you aid. We don't want. We want some sympathy and aid's fine, but let's make sure that we can manage our own health in the decades to come.